Hello everyone, what an exciting and scary brand new world we find ourselves in, with not only rotation and an official date known for rotation, but a core 2.0 as well. It's going to be really strange. A lot of archetypes are hit very badly, some are just gone completely. We're now losing Kate, we're losing noise, a day after I tested a post-rotation noise, all this kind of stuff. It's going to be weird and wacky, and I'm kind of curious to see how it unfolds. Today I'm going to play a Leela deck that is post-rotation. And Leela is probably one of the bad ones to start with, because she is quite badly affected. Ordinarily against Leela, you kind of have to build up very slowly, then you score an agenda. Once you're pretty sure that they can't go, do the fork of I'll either account siphon you into the ground, or maybe I have keyhole or medium, that kind of thing. Now all of those tools are gone. Medium is gone, keyhole is gone, and of course account siphon is gone, which is one of the biggest changes. I'm not overly gutted about siphon being gone. I mean, in the good old days, you played around it by having less than 5 credits. You'd have a lot of things to res, but now there's all of these tag me archetypes that don't care about tags, have plenty of damage protection as well, have just all of these things that if you didn't have the perfect counters to them, you pretty much just lost. So I'm kind of curious to see how things are going to go. I haven't had a lot of time to think through the list and the changes and all that kind of thing. It's one of those that each time I've looked at the list, I've kind of noticed something different or gone, oh yeah, this changes and this is illegal. But yeah, I mean, maybe I'll do a video on it in the future, but I do think there are more knowledgeable people and better equipped people to do this kind of thing, and I'll just play some games with poorly teched decks, apparently. While we're waiting for a game, you may also wonder why I'm switching focus so early. Rotation isn't until October 1st. I'm not entirely sure when Core 2.0 is legal. I think it's October 1st as well. But the reason for both is I am going to Worlds this year, so I need to be ready so I don't rock on up with a DLR deck, only to be told that it's illegal. You'd have a very different vlog, well, a similar vlog in that I would come back very disappointed, but for a very different reason. Now, my opponent is playing Palana, so I'm kind of curious. This might not be a Core 2.0 or a rotation deck, because Palana loves its Caprice Nice. Opening hand is decent, I think. We have Temujin, which that alone makes me want to keep it. I would like to have this down as well, but I think we're just going to rock it. And yes, this immediately makes it seem like it's not as good a deck as it could be. Fester is there because we don't have Count Siphon anymore, so we need something to keep them poor, or at least poorer. We might have to start slowly now because they are iced up, or it's a game of guess where the Komainu is. So if I was a betting man, Komainu would be on R&D or HQ. Probably not Archives. Archives could be just a hard stop. So let's run one of these. Let's go HQ. Hopefully we can bounce something or force them to res. My opponent may have dropped. So yeah, Fester is that whole, you don't really want to purge or lose 6 credits, but it's a rolling slot, it could change. There are 3 of them in the deck. Galahad, so we're going to see some Grail. And anything else in hand aside from Merlin? Yeah, that's fine. So we lost Special Order, which kind of sucks, and HQ Interface, which definitely hurts. We could run again, but there's a good chance we'd slap straight into another Galahad, so maybe not. Instead, I think we'll set up nice and slow with Earthrise. So Res on HQ is usually bad against Leela, or for Leela against Leela, because of the Siphon threat I mentioned earlier. But in this case, it's not so bad. Now we could Temujin this and run a lot. It could be Jackson, in which case that's really bad. I'm going to risk it. Actually, I don't think they can pop it. And as long as it isn't an advanced assembly lines, we should be okay. Mental health clinic is perfect. Part of me would like to have this down as well, but that's not going to be, because we just want to get our money up. And if they don't ice it next turn, we will be able to get it down and get through Galahad pretty easily. So we know they have a Merlin. Are they going to use it to... Oh, nice. So server 2 is now a new remote, which means this is a dud. But that's okay. We have this. And now we'll check some other things out. Daily business show, we will leave for the moment, I think. But it is worth the trash at some point. Metal clinic, that's fine. And let's draw again. We want to find our multi-axis. Equivocation is one such. So if we don't play this, or three of us rather, we can play Inversificator, which may be good. We have Abagnail, which isn't terrible. And now we're getting our setup going as well. Unfortunately, we are quite poor. Let's check this out, keep them honest. Build up tokens all along. Pop this down, gain a credit. Hopefully find some sure gambles soon. Now we have a hand size of 7, which is great in one way, but Komainu is a constant threat as well. So we find our moose and we find HQ interface. So we can drop this, take a credit, run, and it kind of leaves us in an awkward spot. Instead, I think we credit up a bit. Next turn, go for the HQ interface and run. And unfortunately, look at the drip econ they're getting. 17 credits. Means that a fester, or even 3 festers, isn't going to cause them that much problems. So I'll use the moose to get rid of Earthrise. And let's take our clicks. So Katie Jones arrives, which is great. We can get that down for free. Still broke, so let's do this and credit up. Next turn, we'll do the HQ push. And we want to get this down before they score as well. Is Katie not? Well, goddamn. Katie Jones. I'll have to look at that later. Oops. Okay, won't use her though. So trash that, trash that. Let's gain 2 clicks and 2 credits. Yeah. Right. Well, there you go. Things to learn. Also means we're going to have a dead draw. So if you're watching this for an entirely pure and proper rotation thing, this is not the one for you. Thankfully, I always play like 47 cards in a deck, so we're actually perfectly legal still, even if we don't play both of them. So let's check out HQ. And see, they're going to show us loads of damage dealers. We get in, we see Mumbad City Grade. That's a pain, so I'm going to trash that. And we're going to see Merlin. Okay. Well, we knew that was there. Now let's just take some money. And be really sad at the fact that we have Katie. So, we need 2 better economy cards. Well, these blue moves will keep ticking over. Harder to get there though with the massive hand size. We can draw. Let's draw again. This is kind of terrible. Okay, we're waiting on another Temujin. They're playing Agriplex. Okay, so we're going to draw extra cards. They will get extra money because of it. But yeah, it's never a card that I like, to be honest. Like, they have 33 credits. They get to accelerate their game, sure. But I don't know. There's something about it I don't like. It's just giving the runner tools. So we drew into a sure gamble. Let's draw. Temujin is going to be useful. Now we can run, but I'm pretty sure there's probably Merlins in there. Or we can just drop Equivocation and try and go through here, which seems wise as well. So how many have they got? Well, Lancelot has arrived. So we reveal Nisei. Nope, we'll be taking that. Thank you very much. And we'll bounce this one because it'll cost them a little bit of money. And we'll end our turn, which was pretty productive. I'm sure they've been waiting for this for quite a while. And with 2 daily business shows, they really should have found it. So install. Now Batty is a problem. So instead we just have to find our other gang signs and bits and pieces like that. Or we can money up here as well. Actually we can money up and go R&D all at the same time, which seems pretty good to me. Oh yes. I'm going to trash that. We're going to take the other one back to hand. Jinteki, sometimes you're fallible. So we'll run R&D, we'll basically make our Desperado money. I presume 3. So we'll get our money, we'll reveal Kamainu. Unpleasant, but sure they can have it. We get replanting. Isn't that all exciting? Huh. And they draw because of daily business show. Interesting. And so they were forced to draw. I don't know if we got the access that we should have gotten. We will reveal replanting. They can have that. We get a corporate sales team. So let's bounce this one. And let's go again. Sure. We see Galahad, which is fine. So now they're going to have a fair few extra cards. Our Amakua is working away nicely. So 36 credits. What can they do? Jinteki, always good for big taxing ice, but 3 of it is over here. Replanting could do some work for them. But with 9 cards in HQ, they have to do something. Well, they're going all in on server 7. Which we can pretty much leave them have. So now, we could be running into a swordsman, which would be a problem. We could inside job there. I'm okay with a patient turn as well. Like, they probably can't keep HQ completely clear. So if they do want to go score, we'll get quite a few accesses. Okay, they're going to go for it. Now, unfortunately, we are pretty poor. I don't know if we can go for this. Could try and clear the board of business shows, which might actually be a good idea. It means that they'll be forced to draw the cards that they don't really want to draw. But we're very, very poor. Corporate sales team is scored. So let's see gang sign. Agriplex, nope. Replanting, all very unexciting. And a Merlin, go for the other gang sign. Take that. We'll bounce this one. And we just close out the game. So gang sign and HQ interface is still going to do work. Now, unfortunately, we're going to have to switch out Katie Jones. But, you know, live and learn. We did some running, we did some stealing. We trashed the daily business shows, which I think was important. And our opponent was less than amused. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of your Core 2.0 ideas. Let me know what you think of the whole idea of Core 2.0 and rotation and all of that. And we'll go again with another video without Katie Jones. Thanks for watching.